Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you how to create a chart in Excel from non-adjacent columns, and this will be a quick step-by-step guide. I'm starting in Excel with some made-up data. I have regions of North, South, East, and West. I have columns for members, donations, and volunteer hours. Let's say I want to make a chart that shows the donations by the regions. In the past, you might have made charts by highlighting columns and then clicking on Insert Recommended Charts. But notice these two columns are next to each other and it works very nicely. Because I want to make a chart that uses the regions along with the donations, I'm going to highlight the regions, not including the total, and push Control on my Windows computer. If you have a Mac, you're going to push Command. While I still hold down Control, I'm going to highlight the donations. Then, in my insert, I can pick recommended charts, and I can see that it put those two columns together. I got to skip over the members column and go straight to the donations. Once I have this chart, I would of course want to add some titles to the axis and maybe fix the title of the overall chart. Let's try that again. This time I'm going to compare members to volunteer hours. I'm going to highlight those two columns by first clicking on the members, pushing down Control, and then highlighting the volunteer hours, and in both cases, leaving off the totals. I'll hit Insert, and let's go to Recommended Charts, and you'll see that it suggests a scatter plot. I'm going to click on the scatter plot and click OK. This type of chart would help us decide if we think there's a relationship between the number of members and the number of volunteer hours. Let's look at a second sheet. In this sheet, I have ratings of poor, average, good, and excellent. I have the frequencies and the relative frequencies for each of the categories. If I want to make a graph that looks at the rating with the relative frequency, remember we're going to click on the rating, push Control or Command, then highlight the relative frequency, Insert, Recommended Charts, which gives us a lot of choices. The first thing it gave us was a pie chart. You can see next there is a column chart, but you can always go to all charts to get even more choices for your results. When you find the one you want, you can insert it, and as always, change your chart title and the title of your axis to make sure the reader clearly understands what's being shown to them in the graph.